All right, in this episode, we're going to make 4 or 5 new parts today. So we're going to make this flat tile, 1x1, 1x2, the roof tile, the one with the single knob on it, and the round plate. And I think we're going to do this one, the brick without the pin in the middle. So these are the ones that we're going to work on today. They're all very similar, so that's why we're going to do them kind of all together. So we'll be pretty quick through these. That's our goal. So here we go. I'm going to start back with the 1x2 that we created way back at the beginning. So I'll close these out, go back to my 1x2 plate. And here I am. All right, let's start with the flat. So really, this all stays fairly similar. We just lose the studs on the top. So the easiest way is basically just create a sketch on the top surface and then extrude, cut these guys off the top, and we need to do a save as. And then there is a little detail at the bottom so that if you push this on, there's a way to get it off of there. So we're going to create a sketch on the bottom and then do an offset from this edge, a negative 15 thousandths times scale. And then we're going to extrude that up negative 18 thousandths times scale. So it's just a little detail there that they put on there so you can remove it. It might be a little much, but I think that's what we measured on there. So there's our 1x2 flat. We can then take this and do a save as, and we're going to call it 1x2 with 1 stud. And now we're going to just remove what we just did and create a sketch on the top where we locate the center, and we're going to do a single stud. Right in the middle. And it's got an inside piece to it as well. So this is stud diameter. And now this is small shaft. But we need to make it a little bit bigger so that the shaft actually fits in there. So we're going to do plus, we're just going to do plus curve for right now. Again, we'll have to test that with a small shaft. I'm not 100% sure if that will fit, but we're going to give it a go on that value just so that we need a starting point. So we'll give that a shot. And then this is going to be stud height. And then we're going to do a little chamfer work on these two. Perf times 2. And there is our 1x2 with a single stud. Just like that. 2 parts created. We're going to go back to our 1x2 flat. And let's make a 1x1 flat. So we'll do a save as. And then we're going to go back to our original. And we can lose a lot of detail here because again there's nothing on the underside except to just cut a square out. So it's going to be Lego base here. We are not putting studs on here, so we can just delete that. I know it's going to mess up some things underneath, but that's okay. We're going to adjust that. We'll adjust this, adjust all that. So here we go, the bottom side now. So this is kind of a little messed up, but that's okay. We're going to dimension this circle here as stud diameter. And then we're going to take that back. Oh, which one did I do? I did the wrong one. So let's delete that. And we want the one that's a construction line. And then it's almost easier just to start over. So let's do that. I'm just going to delete that and start over. So we're going to do a construction line right down through the middle. Oh, I didn't put any of those on there. So let's project. Now we can do our line, circle in the middle. This diameter is going to be stud diameter. We're going to put our rectangle around it. We're going to do offset. We're going to do event. This to here. This to here. Now we're going to do an offset of this by curve. And there we go. We're going to now extrude this for hole depth. And that's coming together. We will move. So this wants faces. We're just going to give it curve times 2. And then we have this right there. I think there was a, yeah, 1 by 1 flat. That looks pretty good. Solid. I'm actually going to check those dimensions with the caliper here. Make sure I'm zeroed. I'm going to check that over. It's like 12 thousandths. And then the depth. Looked a little big in the it's like 10 thousandths. So let's fix this sketch. So instead of doing 15, this is 12 thousandths. And then it's a depth of about 10 thousandths. It's just small. There we go. Save that one. You'll go back to the 1 by 2 flat. We'll make the adjustments on this one. So again, this is going to be 12 thousandths. And our extrusion is only going to be 10 thousandths. All right. So we made 3 parts there. So we made the 1 by 2 flat, the 1 by 1 flat, and the 1 by 2 with a single stud. That sounds good for this video. We'll keep moving along through the parts as we go, but hopefully that helps. Again, stop watching, start making. Go build something today. We'll see you next time.